Good morning, students. How are you doing today? I hope you're fine and fantastic. I'm a teacher of political science and my name is Giggashu Punia. Okay, guys, I welcome you on behalf of TANAJI's IS Academy, and here you guys can prepare with us till you guys can get select. Okay, and this is one platform where you get all opportunities and you can prepare here for 2021. Okay guys, a very basic question must come in your mind: why Tanaji's IS Academy? What is so important in this academy? Okay, so let's come to the point. First thing first, daily live classes means you guys will get here daily live classes where you will get an opportunity to interact with your educators, you can engage with your educators, and you can clear your doubts. And one more important thing is your answer sheets will be evaluated very effectively so that you can learn what is right way of writing answers. Coming to the second point, that is saturated or structured courses. Structured courses means in the mire of looking for a study material, you roam here and there. But sometimes it's very difficult to get appropriate study material. So we will take this opportunity. You don't need to worry. We will provide you all important documents, all important study material at your doorstep. Okay. Third point, and very important, live test and quiz. You know, as you guys are preparing for such a great examination, here the importance of live test and quiz are very, very much. Here you guys will get all the important things and the questions that you expect, and the level of the questions will be so high that you can easily connect yourself to the questions, and we can assure you maximum questions that we are going to ask you will going to help you in pre and mains. Okay, the last but not the least, if you become a student of Tanaji IS Academy, you get unlimited access to the archives of Tanaji IS. Here you will get recorded courses, here you will get study material and live classes, here you will get all the comfort that you require from a coaching center. Okay guys, moving forward. Okay, that is your teacher. I have more than 5 years of teaching experience. And I believe that my teaching style is a bit strategic. I believe that you will love my teaching style, and I will give you ample time where you can get interact and you get engaged with my skills. Okay guys, moving forward. Okay, coming to the main point and very important, we are here with Plus subscription, and the Plus subscription is very important. So let me tell you about this in detail. Okay guys, so what is Plus subscription? If you take Plus subscription, it will be 7,000 a month. But you see, if you increase the months, the amount is decreasing. But if you are under graduation or in second year or in final year, I would suggest you to go for these three courses. These three courses will help you and will provide you comprehensive strength to your studies. If you are in first year, you can go for 36 months. If you are in second year, you can go for 24 months. And if you are in final year, you can go for 12 months. Apart from this, you guys will get study material that I already told you in the beginning of the video. And that will be available at your doorstep, and we'll send that by courier. Okay, by courier it will be sent to you. Okay guys, by this time I believe that you have subscribed to the channel. But if you haven't, please do like, share and subscribe the channel. And please do like my videos if you like them. Okay, I formally welcome you on behalf of Tanaji's IS Academy. And from 20th of October, the fresh live classes will be beginning from YouTube. Okay. You can prepare here with us for IS, IPS, IFS, MPPCS, UPPCS and BPCS. Okay, so these all courses will be here available with you, and you can get what you want from us. Thank you guys. Okay, let's end up this discussion and let's begin the class for today's session. Okay, a very important topic, directive principles of state policy. Article 36 to Article 51. So let's begin. What is there in directive principles of state policies? Okay guys, so as I told you, DPSP are very important part of our constitution. Okay, but that is given in the part 4 of our constitution. That is also an MCQ could be asked to you. Okay, so please keep pen and notebook handy so that you can make the notes and get the appropriate details right here, right time. Okay, so as far as DPSP are concerned, they are the policies which are very important to run a state smoothly. So let's move forward, everybody. Let's see what all things are mentioned here. So the provisions which are contained in this part, they cannot be enforced. I would request you to please note this down. This is the only difference that you will feel here between fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy. So they cannot be enforced if they are not given to you. You cannot approach to any court, High Court, Supreme Court, none of the courts you can approach. But as far as fundamental rights are concerned, they are guaranteed by the Constitution. So the fundamental in the governance of country, it shall be the duty. Look guys, it shall be the duty. Duty is a different thing, okay? Sometimes we perform it, sometimes we do not. So this is the catch here. So it is a duty of state to apply these principles in law making. Okay, few states do that and some they don't know. So let's move forward. The concept of directive principle of state policy was borrowed from Irish Constitution. You must note this down and please keep making notes so that you can prepare yourself for prelims. Okay, so it was taken from Irish Constitution. While most of the fundamental rights are negative obligation on the state, while DPSP are positive obligation on the state. That means if any of the fundamental rights are violated, a state has to say and has to take an action. But in terms of DPSP, there is no role of government and sometimes it is not being given so much importance. So moving forward everyone. Okay, first article number 36. As I told you guys, this class will be informative but that will not be in detail. So coming forward to article number 36. Here article number 36 talks about something important. Let's talk about what is this. Okay, in this part, unless the context otherwise require, the state has the same meaning. Okay, so it is like just state, the definition of state which was given in the part 3. Okay, moving for article 37, application of the principles contained in this part. So what all application are given here? Let's see. The provision contained in this part shall not be enforced by any court. That means any court will not take any kind of responsibilities or enforce it or something like this. But the principle therein laid down are nevertheless fundamental in the governance of the country. That means everything which is mentioned under directive principles of state policies, they are important and they cannot be neglected, but we should put our best as a government to apply these principles in making laws. Okay, moving forward everyone, coming to article number 38. So let's see what article number 38 talks about. So, state to secure a social order for the promotion of the welfare of the people. First point, the state shall strive to promote welfare of the people. As I told you, if it is about DPSP, so it is always about welfare of the people. The welfare is given and it is maintained by the state in order to secure and protect the role and life of the people. So you see here the order in which justice, social, economical, political shall inform to the institution of the national life. So that means every individual is important for a nation, and for that every state should put these all things in the laws before drafting them. Okay, moving forward for second part. The state shall in particular strive to minimize the inequalities. Okay, everyone, you know that nowadays the income inequalities are increasing every day. What I meant to say is 1% of people are having 73% of wealth and 27% of wealth is in the hands of 99% people. Can you see this inequality? It is increasing day by day, and this pandemic issue has made it even worse. So what I'm talking about, that state should do all and everything to provide opportunities, to give the individual enough opportunities in order to engage them, in order to make them beneficial for the nation. Moving forward, everybody. Article 39. Let's see what is given in article number 39. Certain principles of state policy to be followed by the state. First, the state shall in particular direct its policy towards securing, first thing, that the citizen men and women equally have right to an adequate means of livelihood. That means everyone, it can be a man or women, anything, children, everybody require adequate means of livelihood, that they require to have a home, water, clean air, everything. Okay, B part, that the ownership of the control of the material resources of the community are so distributed as a best to serve the common good. That means everywhere the resources are given by the nature is equal, but sometimes we see the resources are more benefited towards the rich people. So state should take an opportunity and ownership to provide the benefit of resources to everyone. Third point, that the operation of economic system does not result in the concentration of wealth. So you see guys, the operation of economic system means that the concentration of wealth should not be in the one hand. As I told you, the economic inequalities are increasing every day. So that means it is wrong. For that, government should take important steps to minimize the issues. Okay, the D part is also important. So let's see what is there in the D part. So D part states that there is equal pay for equal work. We know this thing, that the equality is very important even in terms of work. Men should not be paid more in comparison with women. That the health and strength of worker, men and women and teenager of children or are abused, the citizens are not forced by economic necessarily to enter into avocations unsuited to their age or strength. So we should know that this health issue is very important of the workers, of the men and women, and we should also take it seriously in terms of children, their age. We should not take advantage of their innocence and get indulge them into any profitable work before they become mature. Okay, what is F point says? The children are given opportunities and facilities to develop in a healthy manner and in conditions of freedom and dignity, and that childhood and youth are protected against exploitation and against moral and material abandonment. So the children are given important opportunities. You see guys, we know there are some rules, some laws which protect children of indulging themselves into any kind of work, but still there is a need to have some sort of work which is good for their growth. So if we want to develop them, if we want to give them a healthy life in a healthy manner and any condition of freedom, there should be the dignity should be maintained of childhood and youth, and it should be protected against any kind of exploitation. So what I meant to say is, children should be taken care of and they should be protected against any kind of menial work. Moving forward, everybody, Article 39A. Let's see what Article 39A talks about. The state shall secure that the operation of legal system promotes justice on the basis of equality of opportunity and shall in particular provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or scheme or in any way to ensure the opportunity for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by any reason, economic or any other disabilities. So like every state or a country should take this control, that every individual is not so prosperous that they can hold their all suits and they cannot file a case without having such a powerful back. So for that, you know what, states takes a responsibility and maintain some sort of legal aid is given to the people so that they can get the lawful justice. So the opportunity for securing justice are not denied to any citizen. Every citizen is promised and given justice. Let's talk about Article 40. Organization of village panchayats, and very important, Panchayati Raj. Can anyone tell me which was the first village to begin it with? Yes, that is right, Nagaur. Very good, guys. That is in Rajasthan. So article talks about 40 is Panchayati Raj system in India. The state shall take steps to organize the village panchayat, where it will provide a platform to the people where they can get interacted with each other in terms of their grievances, and panchayats are actually circulated in such a way that they fit government in. What is Article 41? So let's talk about Article 41. Right to work, right to education and to public assistance in certain cases. The state shall, within the limits of its economic capacity and development, make effective provisions for securing the right to work, to education and to public assistance in any case of unemployment, old age, sickness, disablement and in other cases unreserved want. So state shall, within the limits, means the limit should be there, but economic capacity and development is required for everything. So for that we need effective provision. We should know like the securing the right to work and education, everything is very important. So Article 41 talks about right to work and education. Moving forward to Article 42. Provisions for just and humane condition of work and maternity relief. You see that recently a law has been passed related to maternity relief and how a woman should be given leave while she is having a baby. Okay, the state shall make provisions for securing just and humane condition of work for maternity relief. So we know it is very important. Okay, moving forward everybody. Article 43. Let's say what Article 43 talks about. Okay, it talks about living wage, etc. for workers. So the state shall endeavor to secure suitable legislation or economic organization or in another way or other way to all workers, agriculture, industrial or otherwise, work a living wage, condition of work, ensuring decent standard of life and full enjoyment of leisure and social culture opportunities. So you see guys, every individual is required to have a minimum wage for their life. If they have enough wage, they can sustain a good life. And for that, what do they need? They need help. They need support of government to provide them public jobs, government jobs. Cooperative societies are also there. Sometimes you see that they provide such a great help. Industries, cottage industries also, that is very important. We should know that Gandhian principle talks about cottage industries. Okay, moving forward everyone. Article 43A, participation of workers in management of industries. So we know that is again a very important point, like this union is very important. where people are engaged with each other and they make group, and their rights are properly taken care and secured, and their participation into the management is also represented by the leader of union. Okay, so the management of undertaking, establishment or other organization engaged in industry. Article 44, very famous nowadays, guys. Uniform Civil Code. Can you tell me which was the first state to have UCC? Okay, that is right. That is Goa. Okay, the state shall endeavor to secure a citizen a uniform code throughout the country, throughout the territory of India. Okay, moving forward with Article 45. Let's see what Article 45 talks about. Provisions for free and compulsory education for children. Amazing. That means Article 21A is also supported to this part, right? And it is very important. So the state shall endeavor to provide within the period of 10 years from the commencement of constitution for free and compulsory education for all children until they are completed the age of 14 years. So 6 to 14 is the age limit which is given for children to study, and they will not get themselves engaged in any work which is harmful. Okay guys, so there is a fundamental duty also, Article 51A clause K. So K talks about the parent should be responsible for this education of children. So looks, these three important articles, and they actually provide and empower the education system in India. Okay, Article 46. Let's see what Article 46 talks about. Article 46 talks about the promotion of educational and economic interests of scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and other weaker section. The state shall promote the special care the educational economic interest of the weaker section of the people, and in particular the SC and ST, and shall protect them from social injustice. You see guys, these people are the people who are most exploited, and you see the most backward people, where the government should take some steps to uplift these people, and they require a lot of effort from the society to accept them and remove this so-called dilemma of caste discrimination. Okay, moving forward everyone, Article 47. So let's see what Article 47 talks about. Article 47 talks about duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. So we know this thing, public health is very important, standard of living is very important, and for that state make it responsible to provide PDS system in the country. PDS system provide enough food to a poor household, at least they can rely on government ration, and moreover they should find out some ways to contribute into the Indian economy. However, there should be some other reasons also to help the people who require most of it. So for that, government is also giving many kind of planning is there, policies are there to uphold the values of the country. The state shall endeavor to bring about the prohibition of consumption except the medicinal purpose, intoxicating drinks and of drugs which are injurious to health. So that means the students and the people should not take these all things which are intoxicating to the health. Okay, moving forward everyone, Article 48 talks about husbandry and agriculture, and it is very important. Nowadays you see that Amul is a great thing now, but Verghese Kurian took a long time to set up such a huge white revolution in the country. But still we require a lot of effort from the people all around the country. They should take enough step towards agriculture, animal husbandry. They should follow the scientific lines. They should take some step to preserving and improving the breed and prohibiting and slaughtering of the cows and calves. So you see, these are important steps should be taken by the government, and which is very, very precious. Okay, Article 48A, protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of the forest and wildlife. The state shall endeavor to protect and improve the environment and safeguard the forest and wildlife. Simple point, and we know this thing. Wildlife Protection Act 1974 is also there. Let's talk about Article 49. Again, I told you these all articles important. We need to see them whether we remember these all terms. Protection of monuments and places and object of national importance. You see, many times we visit to any historical monument and somewhere else. We don't forget to write our name, and that is what what Amir Khan is kept on saying. Please, this is what the heritage of the country. We should not violate it. We should not hamper the importance of this. So there is an obligation from state that it should protect the monuments and the artistic historic interest by declaring under law and made parliament to be the national importance from spoliation and disfigurement and destruction, removal, disposal and export as the case may be. Okay everyone, moving to Article 50. Very important. Article 50 talks about separation of judiciary from executive. So this is very important. We talk about judicial activism, we talk about judicial review, but again the separation of power is also there. So the state shall take steps to separate the judiciary from executive in the public services of India, of the state. Okay, the last but not the least, promotion of international peace and security. We should promote international peace, like we are actually in the contact with the country. We have so many groups. We have Quad group, Shark, we have BRICS, we have many more groups where we are involved, like SCO is also there, where the headquarters is in Gurgaon. So you see, we are putting so much of effort of increasing the international peace and security and maintaining the healthy relations. So we should maintain honorable relations between countries, foster respect and international law, and dealing the organized people and one another, and encourage settlement to international disputes by arbitration. So here I would again recall the International Justice Court, ICJ, where Dalveer Bhandari is representing our country. Okay guys, that is all for today. I hope I was able to at least little bit express to you these all things. I know you might think that this is not a very detailed class, but I apologize for that, because guys, this is a just demo class. Believe me, if you take my course, if you become my student, I'll give you free live classes, face-to-face interaction. My recorded lectures will be also a means where you can see them. Assignments will be there, discussion of classes will be there, test series, current affair, everything will be there. And from 20th of October, I'll be live on YouTube, guys. You can always call on this number and log on to this website for further details. Moving forward, guys, as I told you, Tanaji's Ice Academy is providing you a scholarship, and scholarship is such a great platform where you can see that you can get all the beneficial things at single platform. It is beginning from 18th of October, 17th is the last date where you can apply for scholarship test. Even today you can apply and register yourself, just paying 499 minimal charges. Okay, moving forward, thank you very much everyone. I hope you like my video. Please visit to this channel and comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice